year of teaching. But
the first question I'm going to ask is, how do you use art standards when developing your curriculum?
so usually I will look at what material I'd like to use first, and then I will refer to the National Art Ed standards. And whatever grade level I'm working with, I'm going to look at what they're looking for in those areas of create, connect, respond, and present. And then that's sort of how I plan my lesson to fit those standards.
Okay, great. So this one's always kind of a really good one that I think that younger students who are interested in teaching should learn about, is how to how to modify instruction to help diverse learners. And I realize diverse learners covers a big range, but in general, when you have students in your class that need modifications, what are some things that you might do?
So over the years, I did always try to have all students do kind of the same size of project, but I've learned that when we're doing certain things, for example, weaving, some kids it's too overwhelming to have a full loom when we're doing cardboard weaving. So I've started to, for those students that really struggle, I modify it down to a smaller space, and they can see that they find success in it, and it makes it easier for them, and they're more likely to continue. So a lot of projects I've actually, in terms of like differentiation, just changing the size or maybe the material used. There are some kids that work better with crayon versus like oil pastel. So you can modify material and size. And I find that helps a lot for different students.
And the important part is they're still learning the skill, right?
Yes,
even if it's something
absolutely.
That's smaller. Okay.
Yeah.
This is something that we've talked a lot about in our class, is helping students to evaluate their artwork. How do we get kids to evaluate artwork, to look at artwork?
So I would say looking at the elements of art, and then also talking to them about what it means to try your best and work, make their project as best as they can. So I have like a little poster in my room that has craftsmanship, that has all the materials and what it looks like. So when we look at filling in a drawing with crayon, we talk about what does it look like when we try our best, what does it look like to have, I have a scale of like 1, 2, 3, 4 being really colored in, 1 looking like chicken scratch, like there's lots of white showing. So referring to the material and how we use the material appropriately, that's sort of how I have them evaluate. And yeah.
And that's for evaluating their own work. And do you ever have them look at like other artists' work and kind of give some, like looking at the elements of art and other artists, like famous artists?
Oh yes, absolutely. So whenever we look at a piece of artwork, we talk about the elements of art, and usually I ask the kids, what are some things they notice? What do you think about it? It's okay to not like it. So we talk about, do you like it? Do you not like it? Why? So we do evaluate